You have such an amazing and unique art form. I'd love to understand, how you started making this art, who you are, what inspired you to start making NFTs.
Oh, thank you so much. And we're excited to have this gallery because it actually helps us to represent the different genres that we are working on in one space. So our name brand is NeoSutras, and it's two artists, Cyber Yoga and Pola Rubis, who created this brand. And it's based on the concept of bringing more love, connectivity, self-exploration into the people's lives through the art form and inspire others. And so we are working on different genres of artistry, such as dance, photography, body art, digital manipulations, etc. And we are so happy to have this space to be able to represent all of these genres in such a presentable way. So you will see here the part of the new collection we just launched, which is our photography collection called Beyond Romance. And this specific collection is dedicated to also explore what stands beyond the relationships and what's the foundation of the relationship that make them so beautiful. NeoSutras world, which is much more than just art, it's education. It's an amazing book for couples and lovers, Yoga for Love and Intimacy. And you will be able to also see the previous work we've done, which is sold out already. And it's mostly our videos mixed with body art and the dancing vocabulary.
Incredible. Let's go in.
Let's do it. So we have it here. Most of the works are on Foundation platform. So we have a QR code, so it will be easy for viewers to scan them and to look each work individually. This is new pieces you will see from the left and right side of the gallery from the Beyond Romance collection. It's our photography pieces, and in this collection, I'm performing as a photographer and a model, which is quite challenging, but we NeoSutras, so we can do that too. So this piece you're looking at right now, let's just take a little closer look over here. It's a temple, and it symbolizes, that beautiful structure that two people can create together using their feelings, their emotions, their views in life, and combining them together to create something very sacred and beautiful. And if we're going to move over here, this is actually one of our favorite pieces, Lion's Heart.
Oh, beautiful.
Lion's Heart. Thank you so much. It's a symbol of the kindness that is fundament of everything that builds on top of it, and specifically when the man have this kindness and strength, that can evolve to everything else. It's a very important foundation. And as you see, she's surrendered in his arms, and she's total trust. And this line is symbolizing that power and protection. We're going to move over here. We're going to see that beautiful entrance. I absolutely love the design of this gallery because it's allowed us to represent this piece in such a beautiful, iconic way. So those two pieces are kind of in the same family, Bloom and Rose, and they both are in such a peaceful state, very peaceful state that shows how two people can sync with each other and complete one another without confrontations and fights. And this is our Genesis piece, which you've seen on the central part of the gallery. And we just add a little entertaining signs beyond romance that are blinking to give a little bit more art effect to the visitors of this gallery. So this piece is already sold. Red Sun, and it has a kind of Asian motifs in it because we're very connected with Asian culture with the Buddhism. We're not Buddhists ourselves, but it's something what resonates with us so much, and this piece collects special energy and power. So that was a part of Beyond Romance collection, which is not it, but let's move to the right side of the gallery right now. So we can have a deeper immersion. Here you go. And on this wall, we see in a continuation rules, which is something very different from what NeoSutras do. But we felt this piece so much. And this piece represents creating rituals, but not setting up the rules is what's going to help the relationship to thrive. And you can see a close-ups on each side of the walls, kind of give a closer look to the same object and see it under more kind of like black and white, dramatic perspective. And if we're going to turn around, we're going to see a lot of color. So this collection, thank you. So welcome to the color of the NeoSutras.
Yes, Pola is genius.
This collection is part of Maker's Place. So we are predominantly on 2 platforms right now, Foundation Maker's Place. And these collages, they're very colorful. They are very juicy. And we're creating them to bring more, more color and more,
Oh, sorry, I pressed play.
No, that's wonderful. That's wonderful because you can see that these pieces, almost all of them, they have music behind or they have slide animation. So this is an animated art collection. So here we're working with the genres like photography, collage, and animation and music. And we love it so much because it's kind of give it multidimensional approach. And when you look and listen, you feel like kind of immersed in that, in the dreamy space. This is very dear pieces to us and collected by dear friend and very beautiful part of the Maker's Place, Hernan. So now we can move back a little bit, and we would love to invite you to the NeoSutras room right here. So we would love to make a giveaways for all of our collectors and, to benefit people with. So NeoSutras book, Yoga for Love and Intimacy, will be given to every collector of Beyond Romance. Here we can read about collection if we're going to get closer, about the meaning of the collection, about where we took the inspiration. And if we turn in this way, this is...
Tell me more about your book. I'm curious, what is the message?
Wall is actually will help everyone to dig deeper into the NeoSutras practice and NeoSutras philosophy. So this video on the left is actually the video that representing the book and showcasing a little bit of the practice that everyone can do, absolutely every person. How Lamonte saying, everybody with the body. And this book was created about 3 years ago, actually a little less. We created it during the pandemic. And this book based on certain amount of asanas that animated with the dancing moves and that helping couples to explore themselves in a very playful and gentle way. And also this book provided a knowledge about the touch, the different kinds of touch, of how to receive touch, how to give touch, how to be, intimate with your own self, and of course, opening up to the other person. So it's a quite beautiful, poetically written, but at the same time, this book has a guidance, and it's very detailed, so each person can try it. Some asanas are very advanced, and some are very simple. It doesn't matter, to be honest, what you do as soon as you are starting to dive into this, world of connection and self-exploration. So this book basically was the foundation of all the art that we created, because it shows how two people can be comparable, and it's not necessarily something that you are born with. It's something that you're discovering during the process.
What a powerful message. And so it's so unique in the physicality of it, kind of juxtaposed with the very digital medium that is, this gallery and NFTs. I find that very fascinating.
Thank you so much, Bri. And this video in the center, it's actually NFT addition to our life story, life journey, love journey. It's called Forever Intertwined. Right now, this piece is available on Foundation, and it's about how two people can, collaborate with each other in deepest levels. It's very unusual, based on sacred geometry, like most of our asanas. So all this gallery right here, it's something that we are started with being an NFT, join an NFT community. And it's all of our videos combined with the body arts, because body art helping us to create characters and increase the message that we would love to deliver. And so we'll go here, we will see these three pieces. They all filmed on the desert. It's a beautiful sacred location. We really love to explore it. The nature is absolutely gorgeous. As soon as I'm traditional artist, I'm always helping us with the body art and concepts. So this one, Eve 2.0, it's a quite interesting piece, very unusual, and I would say even very brave. It's kind of showing the essence of the woman. This is convergence. This piece actually very special. It was the first piece that showed NeoSutras the way where to go. We launched it about 3 years something ago, and it went viral in 3 months or so. It got 10 million views, 70,000 shares, and 50,000 comments. And we got invitations from all over the world to join competitions, talks, etc. And this piece showed us so much of the insights. People was writing us very heartbreaking messages, talking about love, talking about their families. Thank you, Cyber.
That's beautiful.
And yes, and right now it's collected by very beautiful known artist Goode. So it's been collected lately, and we are so fortunate and so honored to have this piece in his collection. And this one right here, Yin and Yang, also one of our favorite pieces, which is, of course, represents, probably don't need any description. It represents the opposites that are creating a unity. And the makeup here emphasizes that specific one combined with the Om chanting. And we also call in our pieces a meditation, NeoSutras meditation, or NFT art. So you can basically loop it and just be in this presence and meditate with this, and get in sync with that frequency. And it's a very alien pieces, very alien, and they describing some essence that we're all carrying within us, something very ancient and something very primal. And in the same time, so you can hear also the sound is complementing. So these two pieces are also very special to us. Every piece here is special to us. We're investing a lot while we creating it, a lot of our experiences, life experiences, and we transferring every experience and state that we acknowledging into our art to share it with the others. So Tao, the piece right here on the left, so very powerful, with our dear friend, stunt artist, also filmed on the desert, that's showing the unity between people. Tao, meaning together as one.
Beautiful.
And it's been collected. Thank you so much, Bri. Right now, Bri, we would love to invite you over here. This is the Wall of Fame of NeoSutras. It's a funny name. We decided to call it this way because we think it's quite fun to have a sense of humor. And here you can actually meet us a little bit closer because we realize in this digital world, we're missing to meet creators and to know them better. And so on the left side of the gallery, you can read about incredible artists. One half of NeoSutras, Cyber Yoga. He is a very famous dancer and a lead dancer of many movies, music videos, such as You Got Surf. And you can see him on the cover, standing on one hand.
Incredible.
And you also can see he is incredible. He's absolute alien, absolutely incredible artist, and genius in his own way. And you can see also his, how he started, because it also can inspire other artists. He was starting dance in his garage, and he came not from the wealthy family, and after he'd been dancing with the artists like Shakira, Beyonce, Christina Aguilera, and so many more that I'm not just, it's just written right here on the wall. If somebody's interested, they also can go on our website using this QR code and just get a closer look on the biography. And this is the wall of my little story, which is actually not little, but I wanted to give a little presentation of me being a little child. Came from Siberia, so it's been a long way to go. And I was dancing in many companies all over the globe and had my TV show production company. That's where I learned so many different tasks, being behind the camera and in front of the camera. And this is our show reel. So NeoSutras is not just a NFT artist group, but it's a lifestyle, it's a culture, and it's, of course, it's a live performances. So in this reel, we put together kind of the most powerful pieces from our shows that we've done so far. And everybody will be able to watch it and to get the sense of, the dance style of NeoSutras, which is combine yoga, hatha yoga fundamentals, meditation, breakdance, contemporary, some elements of yoga. It's a very extensive and beautiful fusion. Now we will invite you here. This is probably going to be last section. So this is basically just the entertaining art on the walls. This is one of the skydivers, is one of the pieces that's been also collected on Maker's Place. It's our Love Art collection. And this video right here showing another angle of NeoSutras art. So we are also working on choreographing and creating performances for films, TV, designing moves for, like different moves for different needs, either music videos or films. And that was the opening of the fashion show, live fashion show with Michael Ngo, which is right now the most famous designer who creating costumes for all the celebrities we only can name. And that's the piece we designed for him to open the show. So again, everyone who wants to, know us better, deeper, can watch it and have more clarity. So here we go. So far.
Wow, you guys are just so talented, and we are so unbelievably grateful to have you all in Spatial and be at least one small part of your journey.
Thank you so much.
Pola is incredible.
This is a feminine essence collection that represented on Maker's Place. It's just, really praising the feminine beauty and feminine power. Being woman, know how much it takes to keep yourself together, being female. It's a lot of different aspects, and I really admire women, different races, different shapes, different personalities. It's absolutely fascinating me as an artist.
Beautiful.
And this is beautiful piece that we did with the person who actually onboarded us to the NFT. Beautiful body artist, Rusan. He painted us with these neon lights. and we created a beautiful sacred NeoSutras dance meditation. And I just want to also to say that we are so happy with this space right now, because we also realize that we can do portals here. We don't have portals yet.
Yes, that's
but
incredible.
we do planning to have them, because as you know, as NeoSutras brand is not just the art brand, but also educational brand. We would love to provide a education for our community, and meet our collectors, etc. And of course, host our shows and our classes using Spatial.
Amazing. I would love to see you do that in Spatial and have classes and, bring more of the many facets of your community into Spatial, and we can, work with you to, figure out how to do all of these things, because I think it's going to be really, really fascinating, how something very physical can be brought into the metaverse.
Yes. See my gestures?